Hi everybody, I am Kendra and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, today is Christmas cookie prepping day. I'll explain that in a minute. If you're not new here, welcome back friends. So if you've never thought to like, comment, or subscribe, today's the day to do it. I am getting cookie doughs ready. They'll be going in, okay, already, and I have a friend here helping. I've already got the chocolate chip cookie dough ready, and it's got the temp, and it's got the how long to do it, and this will go in the fridge. So today is the 14th, and I will bake on the 20th, I believe, maybe the 19th, because I have an appointment on the 21st. Okay, so I'm not making just plain chocolate chip cookies. Those would be welcome. I'm going to put Christmas mini M&Ms on the tops, not inside. They'll just have regular chips inside, but to Christmas them up, they'll have the red and green M&Ms on top. So there's that. So now I've got bowls and everything ready. I just washed them from the last thing we made, and now we're making peanut butter blossoms. So these are basically thick peanut butter cookies that you roll in a ball, and then you place a Hershey Kiss on top. And that kind of cracks after you do it. The dough, it makes it a really pretty presentation. It crackles the cookie itself, and the Hershey Kiss just kind of stays there and looks pretty too. Okay, I'm also going to roll these in granulated sugar before I bake them because I like that look. So I made a double batch of the chocolate chip, and now a double batch of the peanut butter blossoms. So we've got sugar, flour, eggs, baking soda, brown sugar, just like you would with any peanut butter cookie dough. 2 eggs because I'm doubling the recipe. Pure vanilla extract. I have got somewhere around here. Where did I put it? I've got butter. Oh, it's in the dish over there. I need to bring that over here. Hold on. There we go. We've got full cup of butter that'll go in this, and the vanilla is not my vanilla. It was requested that I use this vanilla, so one of the kids picked it out and likes it from the store and paid for it. Let's see, all-purpose flour, granulated white sugar, and then the brown sugar. Oh, I know, I didn't have any unsalted butter, so I'm omitting the quarter teaspoon of salt from this recipe because it's salted butter, which is perfectly fine to do. It works great. You won't even know the difference. So we're going to get started on that. And as I said, these are going to go into the refrigerator, not the freezer, but the refrigerator out in our shop, just stacked, and I'll bake them off all in one day. It'll be no big deal to do. The hard work is in the making of each cookie dough and cleaning it up, in my opinion. Okay, here we go. All right, the snickerdoodle dough is nearly done. I gotta scrape down to the bottom with a spatula, make sure it's all incorporated, and put it in one of these bags with what it is and how to make it. Well, I just had a little explosion. Everything's okay. It's flour. So here's the next stuff, and it is snickerdoodles. So the next one's gonna be the honey ginger cookies. All right, this is the second to the last. These are going to be the honey ginger snaps, and they look like this when they're done. They are just like a ginger snap, except they're not snappy, they're chewy, and they're a really neat consistency. And these are the ones that I always say that the men seem to like. Everybody likes them, but the men are like, they go goo-goo over it. So the first thing I do is I mix up some ground cloves, ground ginger, baking soda, and salt. And I put it aside. Oh, and I put flour in it. And then I get the wet ingredients together. Okay, I got 4 cups of all-purpose flour, and here's the spices and the baking soda that I did. All right, they're in, and I'll whisk them together and set them aside to do the wet ingredients. I'll put in a 1/2 cup of this. Is it a 1/2 cup? No, it is 1 cup. It takes 1/2 cup, so I'll use, because I'm doubling everything, 1 cup of this and a 1/2 cup of this because it only called for 1/4. So butter and Crisco together until they're whipped wonderfully. I swapped out the butter flavor Crisco, for regular Crisco block. And now I plug that puppy in because it's not going anywhere until I do. And I'll whip them together. I don't remember what I do next, so I guess I better go look. Probably eggs. So the next step was to gradually beat in 1 cup of sugar. I already put in 1. I'm doubling, so here comes the second one. And this will just get nice and fluffy. All right, so it's nice and fluffy. All I have to do now is the last 3 ingredients for this part. So I've got half a cup of honey, 2 eggs, and vanilla into the fluffy mix here. It's all in. I better get this out before I turn it on. Oh dear. Uh-oh. I better hold on to it and turn this off. All mixed in together now. Now I think I'll bring my dry ingredients over. All right. Here's our marathon dough making session. I'm so glad that the kid helped. We have snickerdoodles, double batch, cherry winks, double batch, honey ginger snaps, they're all double batches, peanut butter blossoms, and lastly was the first one made was the chocolate chip cookie dough, and I'll top those with the Christmas M&Ms. So I am still going to make, I call them holly dollies. Some people call them hello dollies. Some people call them 7-layer bars. I call them holly dollies because I make them at Christmas, and that's how I grew up here, and that's what they were called. And then I was going to make bark, but I'm not sure now that I am for absolute sure. But these are going out in the refrigerator in the shop for the next 2 or 3 days, and then I'll have a marathon cookie baking session. I got a dry mouth today. All right, that's that. Thank you for watching. If you've never subscribed, I would love it if you did. I get to have a new friend. Okay, bye everybody.